But I don't want no tea. It gives me a headache.
Oh, what shall we have then?
Coffee.
Hi everyone. Well, I'm not at my usual place. I'm at my friend Roy's house. I'm borrowing his table and his house to show you I'm working on the tracks on my T-72. And Roy's here, Marion's there, and we're all modeling together. And basically what I'm going to do today is I already started this set of tracks. I've already got this the wheels temporarily on. These are like Tamiya wheels. They come off and on real easy. Oops, that felt good. Hold on, one piece fell off. There you go. Boy, I'm doing good today. Okay, I had to put the return rollers on to do this. So as you can see, I'm all prepared for that. So basically what I've got here is I've cut all the links out. Did that the last time I was here at Roy's house. On each side we'll take 124 links. And so I've got them separated in two different piles, and I've got the direction going the correct way according to the pretty pictures I have. So what I'm doing is I'm starting here on the bottom, and as you can see, I've done this. I showed it on the New Bell video I did. I showed the same thing, but in this one, the reason I'm doing this so early is because of the side fenders on this thing. Once it goes on, it'd be a real bird to have to drape these over top and do all that stuff. So alright, well what I'm going to do is I'm going to start assembling these tracks. I'm going to get tweezers. I like to get some on the board ahead of time. Just basically grab a piece of your tweezers. I use Model Master glue. If you can read it, probably not. I use Model Master glue. I put on the 3 different fronts of the tracks here and a little bit on the side. You don't want too much on there, otherwise it'll droop and into the bottom. It'll drip on the bottom, and that's pretty much it. Just keep doing that until you get to close the amount you'll need on the total track length. I don't think it's going to take the whole full 124 links. I think they give you extras, but how many extras they give you, you never know. But with the Model Master glue, if I have to, if I've gone too far, or if I got to put a couple more on, that's forgiving. I got to get this done pretty quick. I usually get it done within a half an hour. And by that time, you still got the glue is drying, and you can drape it over the edges and do all that. Okay, so I'll be back. As soon as I get that done, I'll show you how that works. Okay, I'm back. About a half an hour took me to put all these together, and basically when I've shown this to you before on my New Bell tank video I did, but I have this piece of styrene with a nice piece of styrene glued on top, make a straight board, and then as I go along I keep putting the pieces down, and I use a pencil to make sure that they're not only pushed this way, but keep it flat this way also. A nice round pencil works very nice for that. So this has been drying for a little bit. I don't want to wait too long because then it gets really stiff to do it. So here we go. I know I've got way too many links. I already talking to Mary and I said I think I got too many. I put the tank on like that and I started wrapping around and go, yep, I got too many. So I'll pull off the links I need. So here we go. Let's see. First thing you want to do, get it lined up. You want about this wrapped around here like this. Get it in properly. Lay it down. Now the one thing is with this tank, I don't have to worry about sag on the tracks. Like a lot of Russian tanks have all that sag on them. I don't have to worry about this. I have side skirts for this, so I could just put these straight together and be happy and all that stuff. Alright, so here we go. I got that on there, across there. I want to make sure that it's tight down here. I don't want a bunch of loose tracks on the bottom here. So what I do is I usually push these up a little bit here on the back side. Can you see that? No. Hold on. Let me do this better so you can see maybe. I'm pushing up here because I don't want a whole lot of sag. I mean, you don't have to do this, but I like it a little bit of a tight look there. Alright, so now what I'll do is I will pull this. I'll be gentle, you know, be slow because you don't want to break these off. It kind of sucks when you do that. I've done it before. Alright, so I've laid it over top. I know you may have a lot of shadow effects. Hold on, let me see if I can get this like that. Maybe you can see a little easier. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do now is I've got this tight here. You can easily see I've got way too many links. It's overlapping. So what I want to do is take an educated guess here. And go like that, go like that. I need to cut or break it off right here. So let's pull that off. There we go. And now, watch, I screwed up. No.
We watch that all the time.
Oh, that's right, you do. Well, I gotta add one back on. I went too far. Crap. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Let's see. Like I said, I'm not too worried about sag on this. Let me put this one back on without doing too much damage. There we go. Okay. And now, for something completely different. Okay, so I've got this, basically, like I said, the top doesn't matter. I'm not doing sag. I'm putting the side skirt on. You're never going to see this top part. So it's irrelevant to sit there and worry about it. But I do want it glued on so that it looks correctly and it will taunt up. So as you can see, that looks pretty good. What I will do now is, you know, I better double check, make sure the track's going the right way. Okay, hold on. Yeah, they are. The bumps go up, right? Hold on. Hold on. Let me make sure I got these on the right way. Yes. I do have them the right way. Because if you look here, you can see these two little bumps come up here. I don't know if you can see it or not. But, and then it's a flat piece down here. So I've got them going the right way. Yay! Alright, so now what I want to do is my last little piece of gluing here. I will put a little bit of Model Master glue in those last links. And one there, a little bit there, a little bit there. Okay. Line this up. Press them together. Come on. Don't give me a hard time. There we go. Alright. Now, there we go. I can even put a little sag. Well, I do got more sag on there than I thought. Oh, well, that's okay. I won't hurt it. Because, you know, Russian tanks, they always have that sag effect. So do Germans. Americans, unless it was really bad, they didn't have a whole lot of sag. Actually, I probably could have left that link off. No, everything looks good. Alright, what'll happen anyway, basically what I'm going to do is let this dry for a while. Then I want to go back with some 10x7 and with my brush, and I'm going to just dab it on each link. Not too much, because you don't want to melt it, because 10x7 melts really quick. Just dab it on each one, and that way that will help really stiffen it. So when I got to pull this off with the other wheels, it won't break on me. And I showed that on that New Bow video also. Okay, well, I'll be back. I'm back. Okay, so Marion and I were talking, and he's working on a motorcycle right now, and he looked at all these tracks. Hey, you need a hand with that? Da da da.
Shut it down now. Shut it down. Dork.
We're all getting a little high right now because, I don't know, Roy's spraying clear coat on his airplane model. We're all choking to death in here. Marion's working on a motorcycle. He's taking a motorcycle, turning into a dead skeleton. Well, I guess skeletons are dead anyway. A skeleton motorcycle. It's really cool. So he's got lots of skeleton parts playing around and stuff. Alright, so anyway, as you can see, it's been drying for a while. I got that sag on there. So like Roy said a minute ago, if some jerk at a contest wants to get up there and see if I really do have sag, well, I have it, so screw you. I even know the side skirts will be on there. So anyway, basically, let me show you what I'm going to do next. I want to really harden these up. This has been drying for a while, so what I do, and not everybody does it this way, but it's one thing I found that has worked well for me, is I take my 10x7, get a little bit on there, and what I do is I try and stay in the center so I won't hit any of the return wheels or anything like that, and I just lightly dab on it. You don't want a whole lot, you just want a little bit, just a little bit in the center there. You can go towards the edges too if you want to risk hitting the sprocket or something, but really it's not that much. You just hit it, go across. You don't want a whole lot. You dab it on too thick, what does it do? 10x7 melts everything. You just want it to be wet. Let it soak down in there. Do a little bit at a time, and I think you'll be much, much happier when you go, if you do it this method, because it tightens it more rigid. When you go to pull these wheels off, these are the Tamiya wheels. On Dragon, what I do with Dragon wheels, since they don't have that little grommet in there, I just use some blue tack and they pull right off. But with these grommets are kind of stiff, so you got to whittle them off a little bit. It's nice to have that 10x7 on there, hardened all the way. You have a better strength value. I think I showed that in the new belt video. So it's a lot better off strength-wise. I would recommend it to any of you who do individual track links. Been a modeler so long, I have a hard time just using these rubber band tracks. It would take a lot for me to have to use these rubber band tracks. I've used them on Sherman's. I think I used it on my M47. No, my M47 Patton I think is individual track links. I'm not sure if I no, I think I changed them out. My tester, it comes with these. It's a tester's one, but I think I used individual track links for that, but I'm not sure on my M47. But I would only use these for like Pattons, because they're not Pattons, Sherman tanks, because they're really taut all the time anyway. Where Russian and German stuff always sags. So that's why I like individual track links for that. Though I do have some full model tracks, I think, for Sherman's and other various things that do have tighter tracks. And but other than that, all right, I just want to show you guys how I did this one. And like I said, this kit is in really sad shape. It is. The more I work on this thing, the more I'm getting frustrated, because it is just a piece of junk kit. WSN, that company, I think they're prequel to Trumpeter. But you know the weird part about it is I saw a model, and I don't know if it was on eBay or on Squadron mail order, or somebody had a WSN kit and it just came out. So that's really weird. And I forget what it was too, but very strange. Oh, and also too, I don't know if any of you subscribe to Steve Neal's Garage. Steve's working on a lot of things, and he found this tulip matte stuff. It's a paint for doing shirts and stuff, and basically it has a fine tip. So when you do a design on a t-shirt and it dries and it looks real pretty, and women wear that stuff. I don't think about that.
I thought you wore that stuff.
Oh, no, I don't wear that stuff. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, but this is tulip matte, and it has a fine tip to it. Steve had heard from some other guy, and I saw him using it recently. He's working on the NX01 Enterprise, and he had light leaks on some of his models for the LEDs coming through. He used this stuff. You just put it on like say this is a crack. You just put it in there like that, and then you just take your finger with get it wet, or you take like a Q-tip, just get it damp, and just wipe it in. Fills it in just like putty. Now, whether he says it didn't shrink, but I want to test it out. I want to do some tests with this, and I'll get back to you on that. God knows when, but I will get back to you on that, and we'll see if it works or not. I'm very interested. There's only $350 for this bottle. They sell in different colors, so if you want to get like sparkling silver and gold and pearl essence to fill the gaps on your models, you can do that. But I just bought the regular matte black. All right, everyone. That's my track links on that. I'm going to do the other side here for the model club coming up. We have our meeting in 6 days, guys? Yeah, 6 days. Next Saturday, right? Today's Sunday. Yeah. It'll be the second Saturday of the month. So yeah, next Saturday. So it'll be second Saturday. So 6 more days to our model meeting, and I'm going to do a demonstration at the model meeting, and we'll be fine with that. All right. Well, see y'all later on the next video. Bye.